difficult to pick one particular role that she's played. She started in 1991 as the first AVID teacher in San Bernardino County. Coincidentally, I ended up as the superintendent at that time in Colton. I had the opportunity to watch her for the 8 years I was there, and she took the program from its beginning to become the model program in the county and become a state demonstration program.
I had gone on a WASC visitation to a high school in San Diego, and they had AVID because that's where AVID was born. And I thought, oh my gosh, this is something that we need at Colton High School. I had taught here already for 7, 8 years, and I would see my former students. By the time they were seniors, I'd say, so where are you going to college? And I'd go, Miss Shaw, I'm going to go to community college. I'm not going to go to college. So I knew we had a real need to do something like AVID. Did I know what I was getting into? Had no idea. Did my students? No, I made them all kinds of promises, and I thought, oh man, I hope I can deliver. But it worked.
Right now we have AVID programs in elementary and middle school in some of the districts, and AVID programs in most of the high schools in San Bernardino County. It was Vivian's passion for equality in education, making sure that these students had an equal opportunity to go to college. That was the pushing force behind this.
I had no idea of the magnitude that AVID would become. I knew that it was solid. What kept me committed, there were a number of things. First of all, I had a wonderful principal at the time. Rick Dissner was fabulous, and he supported me, and I had a great counseling office. I had a site team, so I had teachers that I had selected that I knew would work with our kids. And I had families that trusted me. They pretty much turned their kid over to me and they said, okay, take over. The fact that they trusted me, the fact that the kids were willing to go along with me, that kept me going.
Not only was she able to work within the educational community, when they started the scholarship program with the Inland Empire Community Foundation, they started to go outside of the educational community to seek funding. And then when Cheryl and I retired, we decided, what could we do to support San Bernardino County? And the number one thing we thought about was the AVID program, because we'd never seen anything so successful in our careers.
This year, we've just selected the students for our 2025 group. We are giving 128 scholarships at $1,500 each. That is beyond anything that I thought that we were going to achieve.
I think for Vivian, that's just testimony to how sincere that passion is to help students be successful. She has the skills, and she could be using those to lay on a beach and read a book now that she was retired. But she's using those skills to help students, and that's because of her passion. And I think it's a demonstration of how deep and sincere that passion is. When you think about the number of students that she's affected, not only during her career, but during her retirement, when you add those years together and all the hundreds of students, the thousands of students that went on to college and came back to this area or went anywhere in a successful career. She changed their lives.
There isn't a day that I did not enjoy going to work, because to me it wasn't a job, it was a calling. It's been a great ride, great journey, and I don't regret one day of it.